Hey, Team DSF. I'm sorry I'm late. This is your girl, Tanaya-Marcia Silhouette. And I was in the process of getting ready for a surprise dinner that I have going on later on today. So once again, I apologize because I said I was going to start this training a half hour early at 7 o'clock, and it is obviously after 7. So let's get into it, all right? This weekly training that we're going to do today is how to host a conference call, a business conference call, as well as how to present on a conference call. I have conducted this training in the past a few months ago, actually in January, and I separated it into two parts. But tonight I'm actually going to cover both parts in one session. So I'm going to go over them briefly. And if you look at the event that I created for tonight's training, you will see some support and documentation that goes into more detail on how to host a conference call and what your duties are as the host, as well as how to present on a conference call and what your duties are as the presenter. So in the network marketing industry, we have steps that we take to get people to the information that we're presenting to them. We have a business opportunity that we share with our prospects or our future business partners or customers, and we want to get them the information so that they can make a decision on whether or not they want to buy our products and or whether or not they want to become a business partner. So the steps are basically connecting with them and then showing them a tool, which is a video or something like that, and then the third part is getting them to an event, which might be a conference call, a meeting, a webinar, etc. So one of the quickest ways, in my opinion, easiest ways to get them to an event is just to get them on the phone with another business partner. And the reason why we get them on the phone with someone else is because third-party validation, hearing the information from someone other than yourself, has been proven to be more effective than you just trying to spit out the information. And it also demonstrates to the potential customer or business partner that if they decide to become a business partner with you, that they don't have to know everything in order to make money. They can just leverage one of their other business partners' experience to have them present the information to their future prospects. So how do you host a conference call for your prospect? Well, first you have to get somebody to present on the call. So when you have a prospect who's ready to speak, think about the person who you think would best connect with that prospect. Maybe somebody who has something in common with them, or, somebody who's been through the same experiences that they have been through, and also somebody who's available for the time that the prospect is able to get on the call. Once you've secured that presenter, what you want to do is your prospect should have already seen a tool or some basic information about your business opportunity. So we're going to assume they have. You call your prospect at the time that you say you're going to call. Make sure that you confirm with them, hey, how's it going? Did you talk about the tool a little bit, kind of gauge where they're feeling, after they've seen the information, get kind of an idea of how they feel about the information briefly. Then, let them know, all right, I'm going to put you on hold and get my business partner on the line. So you put them on hold, call your business partner. When your business partner answers the phone, and this is the part where your prospect is still on hold, so this is one-on-one time with you and your business partner, give them an update on how your prospect feels. Are they at like a 5 or an 8 on a scale of 1 to 10? Do they have some questions? Are they feeling uneasy about the information they saw? Give them something so that the presenter knows how to approach that prospect when they get on the phone. Now, prior to that, they should have already been given some basic information on who they're about to speak to. That way they know, like, this person is a single mother or they're in the military or whatever. They should already know that information up front. The presenter should. So when you give that update to the presenter and they're ready to go, then you switch back over to your prospect, merge the call, and now everybody is on the call. At this point, the first thing you should do is thank both of them for their time and for getting on this call, and stress that and you understand that everyone's busy, everyone has a schedule, and you appreciate that they're taking the time out of their day to get on this call. Then after that, what you want to do is you want to I'm sorry, I'm moving while I'm talking to you. I'm always multitasking. At that time, what you want to do is introduce who you have on the phone. So you're going to direct this to your prospect and say, hey, I have my business partner on the phone, and it's this person. Say their name, and then let them give us some background information on your business partner. Edify them. It's very important that you edify your business partner, because your prospect doesn't know who they are, and they are going to wonder why they're on the phone with this particular person and why should they listen to them. And basically the reason is because they're amazing. Why are they amazing? That's your job, to edify that person. They're a mentor to you, or, they're a leader in the company that you're in, or you guys have so much in common regarding XYZ, whatever it is they have in common, or, whatever it is that makes your business partner awesome. Tell that to your prospect so that your prospect will want. Okay. So after you edify your business partner, then you direct your business partner's attention to your prospect, and you do the same thing to your prospect. Okay, I think I got paused for a minute. You introduce your prospect and you let them know, hey, this is my prospect. I've known them for X amount of years. They're amazing because of XYZ. Why is your prospect amazing? Edify them. Say all the positive things that you love about your prospect. They're a very business-minded person, which is why I wanted to share this opportunity with them, because they're always, focused and driven, or they're great at whatever it is that they're great at. Just speak positive. This gives your prospect validation. It shows them, hey, I think highly of you, and when I talk about you to my amazing business partners who are awesome, I say all of these great things about you. They might not even know that you think that about them. They might not know why you're sharing the business with them or really understand it, and they probably didn't know that you thought they were such a great, awesome business-minded person. So them hearing all of those good things about themselves will lower their walls and get them more comfortable and make them feel appreciated. So you edify your prospect. Always make sure you do that. After you've edified both the presenter and the prospect, then you say, a little bit about your why, and keep it short, because they already know it, because when you did the invite, they should have heard your why then. But you also want to give a little bit about your presenter's why and their background, but don't go into too much detail, because they can speak on their life once they start speaking. But you kind of get, you say a little bit just to get them comfortable on the phone. Then you mute your line. Now, this is important. Mute your line and let them know, I'm going to mute my line so you two can talk. Once you mute your line, do not unmute it. Do not interrupt the conversation. Let the presenter take over the call. If the presenter needs something from you, they will let you know. So what do you do while your line is muted? You listen. You listen to everything that the presenter is saying for multiple reasons. One, if you're new to the business, you're going to listen to what the presenter is saying so that you can learn how to present on a conference call. Two, you want to listen to what they're saying and what your prospect is saying so that you can take notes on your prospect. If your prospect starts telling their story and saying things that trigger something that you may need to follow up with them about later, you need to take notes on that. You need to make sure that you are writing these things down. And then also you need to take notes on something that your presenter might give you for homework. If your prospect is at the end of the call and they say, hey, I want more information, I want to research XYZ, you need to give them that research. Your presenter is not going to email your prospect or anything after they get off the call. That is your job, to follow up with them and provide them with whatever information that they need to make a decision. So you taking notes is twofold. It's for your own training, and it's also so that you can get your prospect to a decision immediately. So after your presenter does their presentation and they're going to call for you and they're going to say, hey, this is what you need to do for your prospect, XYZ homework, provide them with some research or get them to a meeting. You should have already looked up on bigbluecalendar.com or whatever calendar your company has that shows your events. What are the upcoming events in the next 3 days that your prospect can attend in their area, so that when your presenter is done on the call, you can give that information to your prospect, because that's the next step in the event cycle. After they've done some type of virtual event, which is a webinar or a three-way phone call, they need to get to a physical event, which could be a home meeting or a hotel meeting or whatever. That is something you should have already looked up while your presenter was talking, because you're going to have a lot of downtime to do that while your presenter's on the phone. So you provide that event information to the prospect on the call when you're allowed to speak again, and then you thank both of them once again for being on the call. You let the presenter hang up the call, or you hang up on the presenter whenever they're done talking and they say, all right, I'll talk to you later. You hang up on them, but you leave your prospect on the call. Now that it's just you and your prospect on the call, once again, you get their feedback. The presenter's already going to ask them how they feel on a scale of 1 to 10, but it's important for you to ask them when it's just you on the phone, because sometimes prospects feel like they need to lie, especially in front of other people. You want to make sure that they're telling you exactly how they feel, and if they're not yet at a 10 or they're not ready to make a decision, that you figure out what it is that they need to make a decision. Once again, it should be about what they need to make a decision, even if that decision ends up being no. So you get that information from them, thank them for their time, hang up the phone, and then you send them an email or however way they want you to send them the information with whatever they need to make a decision. It could be follow-up videos or more detailed research on whatever. It could be your website so they can purchase product to try. Or if they're ready to join, it could be you walking them through how to enroll, or walking them through enrolling in your business. So once you're done with that, that's it. That's how you host the three-way call. It's really not that hard. It sounds like a lot, but like I said, there's a document on my event page that has all of the steps on how to do it. And if you mess up, that's fine. Just keep doing more and you'll get better. And the presenter is going to help you. If you have any issues, get with your enroller or get with one of your mentors in the business who has been doing this for a while, and they'll help you do a call. They'll sit with you and they'll do a call with you so they can tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, what you need to work on, etc. But that's how you host a three-way call. So now I'm going to switch it and show you how to present on a three-way phone call. So usually the presenter on the call is somebody that's more experienced and knows a lot about the company. That way they're able to share that information with whoever's prospect. So as a presenter,